he doing?
He's just standing there.
Yeah, I'm here. Having some health issues, but it's, you know, I can do little things at a time, but we are going to get a new car today, so that's very, very, very cool. Let's show you what we're going to use this car for. So, we are going to be getting an engine transfer for this car, wiring everything all in one bundle. We're getting an entire car that has the engine that we need. So, we are going to grab the truck and trailer. We're going to head literally only right down the street, like 5 minutes. We're going to pick the car up and bring it right back here. So, without further ado, let's get into it. You think my videos are low quality?
No!
Here, give me a piece of wire.
What?
Give me a piece of wire.
I don't have any wire.
Oh, they work.
Here you go.
Oh, I hit with my tripod. Walking around with my tripod out. Damn. Here it is. What a unit. It's a burn victim. My battery's gonna die. I'm holding my camera like an idiot. But it's full of parts. A lot of parts I can use for my GLI. One thing being the electronic climate control, which we are going to take out for my car. These seats we're going to save, a 3-spoke wheel. It's got a monsoon radio, which no one cares about. But pretty much the full interior didn't really get it bad, so that's good. Pretty much, it was a very small fire, but everything's fine. I think everything's fine. Right now we're going to go ahead and try to turn it over and see if it starts. I'm going to put a battery in. I know it's not going to start because there's no... What's up? I know there's no coil packs or intake manifold on the motor, which we'll show you here. There's not much going on there. We're going to put a battery in it and see if it turns over. Hope I don't electrocute myself. Try and start it, turn it over. I just want to hear it turn over. Oil packs are everything hooked up, so it's not going to start. But let's see if it turns over.
Oh my God!
It's mint. It's gonna run. So it turns over. It smells like gas, so that's good. The fuel pump works. I want to pull the valve cover off and see what we're working with under there.
I swear on my life it wasn't
Yes!
me.
Did I get the right size?
Because they won't.
That's a lot of
I
valves.
don't know what you're supposed to.
It's off. People are yawning behind me. It looks pretty good overall. I didn't realize these things had so many valve or head studs, but there's like 3 rows of them. It's crazy. But the rockers all look very good. None of them move like a certain somebody's car. I'm talking about you over there. That 2.0 lost all the rockers. But no, this engine looks pretty good for the mileage that's on it. We're still going to pull it apart. We're going to do a head gasket, redo the timing, check all the valves, make sure they're all good. Might do a set of piston rings as well, just to make sure it's good, because we're definitely putting a turbo on it, so. Yeah. What'd you do that for? You're going to get bottle in my engine. Alright, I'm done for the night. It's getting dark out, so we're going to park this thing somewhere. We're going to come back tomorrow. We're going to start tearing it apart. We're going to get the engine out of it, and definitely want to get the interior out of it tomorrow, so just in case it rains. That way the seats don't get soaked, because these are the high bolster GTI seats, so I want to keep those. And then we'll just drop the whole subframe down. Gets this thing ready to go to the scrapyard, and then start to work on the engine.
Tomorrow.
Whoa! Good morning. I'm here. I'm here. Yeah. We got the GLI in today. Gotta do an oil change on that. We got the GTI we picked up yesterday. Very smoky. Very smoky. But I didn't film it, but we just got a compression test. I'm sure that's really, lame to look at. So here are the numbers right here, right on the screen. That's what we're looking at. The numbers, not exactly good. I think this was the only cylinder that was above 125. I'd like to see them all at 150. I knew there was a problem with the motor, by the way, when we picked the car up. I knew there was something going on with it. So the car came with a bunch of parts I'm going to show you in a minute here, but it needs a bunch of parts. The head has to come off, head gasket. I don't think it came with a timing chain, but I am going to buy one of those just to make sure it's done right. But we got head gasket. We have a whole bunch of stuff I'm going to show you to get it fixed. We're also going to check the valves while the head's off to make sure that's not the issue. And we're going to replace the piston rings as well. Just a quick little refresh on the engine to make sure it's good to go. And then, we have a lot of parts on the way for this thing. So I want to get a new set of spark plugs and coil packs, put them on it. As you saw yesterday, the car turns over, but there's no coil packs on it, so it's not going to start. I want to see if we can get it to start. I mean, I know it will run. It has enough compression to where it will start. But the fact that this is empty, and I know the guy was driving this car around before the fire, makes me think that the head gasket is shot. So we're going to definitely replace the head gasket and the piston rings just to make sure they're good to go. We'll check the valves. I don't think there's anything wrong with the valves. If the valves were off to the point where it was that much compression being lost, the car wouldn't even turn over. It would be locked up like her 2-liter was. So we're gonna head in the shop right now, and you can take a look at all the goodies that came with the car. Lots of goodies. Valve cover gasket, exhaust manifold gasket, intake manifold gasket, a bunch of O-rings, valve seals. I have no idea what that is, but there's a seal in there. Lots of pipes, head studs, water pump, thermostat housing, water pump, neck. Yes, that's the neck for the water pump, and we got head gasket. Head gasket. All right. That's enough of that shit.